You good like me? You good looking like me? You handsome like me?
No, me never just be there.
You handsome like me? What's your dopey bat?
Where's it?
Your bat dopey instead of dopey bat. Welcome back, viewers and the subscribers. Wagwan, bless up first and foremost. Like naturally, you know the style. Subscribe if it's your first time over the channel for the latest updates and mix up and mix downs. RJA, is it? Or anything else, make a jump in a Wagwan, right? Informative part. So, Mavado dig up a picture with him and Tommy Lee, is it? And if you don't look good on the picture, yeah, I know something we take yesterday because Tommy Lee they at jail. So connection been a make. But end of the day, I'll just wait more that one everybody can man enough to do that. The dog say bless up the youths them that fight in the struggle. For brighter days, we might fight against each other at times, but it's just one get up. And if we fight together, then you will see the real power John Mavado. In life, you gotta have people where certain actions speak for them, like Mavado right now. The man no wait till a person there in a big position. You see which part the man try bless up the dog, send blessings to the man at a worst position in a jail. Them thing they have to look on differently and respect, is it? The man viewers comment down below, so this get caught to my attention, say a 13-year-old girl went missing, is it? So this is how I really go. And under alert has been activated for the 13-year-old Renisha Palmer of Dumfries District, Portland. But I don't know if them find her as it. I just want to spread the awareness. Is it? We need to do better, boy. You know, do good. We can't live. So, as you see reports from Hope Bay Police say them are still a search, at least from Friday. You see me? And enough things are going on. What make you think I mention this? Because all the girl, Kaylan Dowdy, can't forget in last year when some hooligans attacked the girl star. And even now, she's still relevant where she'd even recover full 100. But see some updates here.
The main issue is her breathing. That is the main issue that we're having. You know, she has movement in her limbs. She's eating, she's talking, she's, you know, conscious, she's stable. But we're still fighting BP fluctuating. We're still having heart rate issues, you know, that comes along with the territory. Because remember, guys, it's a C2 spinal injury, and most of what she's doing now, she was not expected to do any of it. So, you know, we have to, it's like taking the good with the bad. And it's, you know, at least she's doing a lot more. She's getting stronger. That I should, yesterday we played catch because I was there while physio came and we played catch. It's part of her therapy, but I had fun, you know, having her trying to throw the ball to me. And then she faced, they go tell me, say me can't catch. Every time the ball drops, she give me bad ball. I say, and me can't catch. But, you know, I enjoyed it so much. It wasn't even funny. You know, just the joy to know that she is able to at least throw a ball. You know, it made me laugh a lot and smile a lot. And Kaylan is still the character. She's still the drama queen. She's still extra, you know. Because as she finished eating today, she was like, drop down my bed. I said, no, you stay too much on your back. And she was like, oh, my back hurt me. Nothing's wrong with her back, you know. Oh, my back hurt me too. She want me to drop down the bed. So I said, nope, your back not hurting you. She starts smile. Then she start hold up her hand. But I call me nurse. What you think I have nurse for? So I hold up my hand and say, I go slap you by your hand. Put on your hand. She put on your hand. Hear her. Help. Help. But you know the sound that coming up the way for the nurses to hear her. But she's still there. They ball. Help. 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 So when the nurse look up and see her, she and the nurse come hear her. Nurse, she abused me. She abused me. Nurse, so what's wrong, Kaylan? Hear her, no? You can drop down my bed for me, please? I said, nope, the bed not going down. The nurse said, you hear when mommy said, hear her, no? Take her out here. Take her out here. She start call, Porter, come take her out here. that's Kaylan every day. Every day she crack up everybody. Every day she you know, she run out her room every day. Until she not get her way here, you know. Please to leave. Please to leave. You know go your yard. Go on home. But as her foot start hurt her, mommy. Head start hurt her, mommy. Everything she ball, mommy. And it's just me. You know? So when we're there, we constantly laugh, we constantly joke, even when she a feel pain, she a crack joke same way. All in the middle of the balling, she will crack a joke. A ball, you know, and still a crack joke. So, you know, I'm so happy that I still have her with me. And that's the most important part of all of this. You know, even though she's going through a lot and I'm going through a lot. And I gotta tell her like sometimes I stress right out. But, you know, she's still here. She's still fighting and she's not giving up. You know, everybody and even the nurses are saying, you know, they're so proud. They're proud of how much she fought, how much she's hanging on, you know, and I'm just trusting God. He's gonna do the right things for us. And I'm just trusting that he's going to make the way. He's going to send destiny helpers. Guys, your prayers, your prayers, your prayers. I love you guys so much for the support. I love you guys for sending up our names in prayer. Because, yes, she speaks clearly. But the only thing, because she has in a trach, she did a surgery called a tracheostomy for those who don't understand, where the tube is placed at the base of the neck right here, and then the ventilator is attached to that. So her mouth is free, she's free to eat, she's free to talk, but the thing is her sound is not as projectile as ours is. So she can't shout and you hear her from outside, but if you're standing in front of her and she speaks, you will hear what she's saying. And her mouth, you know, her pattern is pronounced in a way that you can read her lips as well. You know, she chat too much, right? Sometimes. So where that her speech is not, she's not impaired in any way with her speech. It's just the fact that she has the trach here. There's a bulb, a bulb that ear is put into. It's what you call inflated around the trach to hold it in place, and that stops the air from passing over her vocal cords. That will give you the loud sound that you need to hear her voice. But nothing is wrong with her voice, because whenever they deflate it and she speaks, you hear her loudly. But once it's inflated, you can't hear her like that. Yes, she's showing great improvement because she's throwing a ball. Can I tell you guys? She's throwing a ball, and that is so, trust me, I wouldn't even like know how much joy it brings to my heart, you know? So that's, we're still working on rehab, because you guys know that she can't stay in ICU. We need her out like months ago, you know? But it's proving difficult because of COVID is one, and two, her condition. So if the hospitals feel like they can't do anything for her, they will not take her. But there's hope yet, and we still have some choice. There's a lot of hospitals across the world, and you know, if there's anybody that works at a hospital that you know who does respiratory therapy, pulmonary therapy, you know, neurotherapy, any of these things, you know. And you know, physical therapy is a must, because she's gonna have to regain her movement, walking and things like that, sitting up straight. Good night, Ali, darling. Right? The breathing, however, now keeps, the main issue that we're having with the breathing is that sometimes she goes apneic, and sometimes she and that mostly happens whenever the CO2 level goes up, because what happens is she's not pushing enough air in and out of the lungs. So she can breathe, but she's not taking in enough air and pushing out enough to push out the carbon dioxide. So whenever she's off the vent and on the, what you call, it's called a trach mask with regular oxygen, whenever they try to take her off the vent and put her on the trach mask, she starts retaining carbon dioxide. And you know, carbon dioxide is dangerous. It can kill you if there's too much in the blood, because it's a lack of oxygen that will cause the CO2 level to go up. But you know, we're still giving thanks because she's upbeat. She has her blue days and she has her gray days, you know. So sometimes coffee, sometimes tea, but you know, we just have to just take it as it is and keep smiling, keep moving forward, and keep trusting God. So good night, Kimley. So you know, basically that's the update on Kaylan. Still fighting infections, still struggling to get off the ventilator. You know, today we were talking, and you know, I looked at it and I said, you know, both our lives will never be the same, because it not only changed us physically, it changed us mentally. And Kaylan has changed a lot mentally. It has matured her, because you know, she thinks about life more. With Leonie, Taylor's asking if she can sit up. She can sit up with help, but if you put her to sit up, she can hold herself up with a little help. She can hold her head up and things like that. All of that will, yes, she has lost weight and she gained weight and she lost weight. Her weight is you know, as is expected. Whenever she's eating a lot, she will put on a little and she'll look fattish. And then, you know, several days when she don't want to eat any at all, like today, I had to force her to eat, you know. I noticed she does not want to eat until I get there in the days. So I try to get there by 10 or in around there in the morning session, so that I know I can give her something to eat and, you know, give her something again.